This is actually my second time filming this video. The first time I don't know, I just got too nervous and I was staring at the camera the entire time, and I just felt like there was just too much tension and it was awkward and it just made me sad to watch back the footage. So I'm like, I'm gonna try it one more time. Before we get into this video, I would like to put a trigger warning for the following issues. If you don't feel comfortable with any of these things, I suggest you do not watch this video. Put your mental health first. I am totally fine with you just skipping a video, and I'll see you next time. If you're worried about me, just know everything's okay. I went through some things, but it's better now and I'm okay. Now, I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while, but to be quite honest with you, I've just been too scared to make this video. But at the end of the day, I have a lot of subscribers and people who watch my videos who enjoy me and want to know about a life update. And I think it's important that I'm honest and open and I tell you guys, what's been going on because it relates directly to my channel. Now, whenever you look back on my videos from 2018, 2019, I think it's no surprise that my videos now in 2020 look drastically different. And not only do they look different, but I look different, I sound different, the video subjects are different than what they used to be. And what you guys didn't know is that during 2018, 2019, I think those were literally like my most successful years on YouTube. I was growing very quickly. That's when I hit like over 1 million subscribers. I was getting a lot of views. At one point, I was literally averaging like 1 million views a day, and my channel was doing very, very well beyond my most wild dreams. And I was uploading constantly on my channel. Never missed anything over 10 days. I never went over 10 days without uploading. And I'm sure looking from the outside, looking in, I'm sure it absolutely looked great, I'm sure it looked like everything was going completely smooth. But what you guys didn't know is that in 2018, 2019, my mental health was just absolutely in the fucking gutter. During that time, I put myself under just this insane amount of pressure where I convinced myself that literally, and I still struggle with this, but nothing will ever be good enough. You have to work harder. You have to do more. I didn't need sleep. I didn't need to take care of my body. I didn't take care of everything. I just needed to work. And as a result of not being able to cope correctly, I developed very bad disordered eating is what I'll call it. Just very problematic habits. And I started to binge eat. And that's something I've never even told my mom. And I'm telling you guys right now. But it was weird because I would binge eat as a way to reward myself, but at the same time punish myself. I liked the initial serotonin boost that it gave. And then I would just eat so much that it would make me physically ill. My self-esteem would fall to the floor and have physical symptoms of tired, bloated. I would literally eat until projected outwards, if you know what I mean.
Okay, this is a great example of my binge eating. It's embarrassing, and right now it's currently 11 o'clock at night, and I just tore through a whole entire order of breadsticks, a whole entire large pizza, except for that and what's left of that. And I feel like crap. And I can't breathe, my stomach hurts, my anxiety is up the roof. My weight probably is gonna go up, I'm bloated, and just in general, I'm in a really unhappy, sad mood. But yeah, it sucks so bad. I don't know why I do this to myself. But yeah, I'm literally gonna go hide the evidence now because my boyfriend is working nights tonight. And I'm gonna hide all this evidence and pretend like nothing ever happened because I have issues with food. And I guess the first step is just being open and honest. And here's me being open and honest.
And I would hide from my family. I would lie to everybody. I would literally buy food and hide it. And I would eat in my car alone. And I isolated myself a lot from my friends. And I wouldn't ever see anybody or go anywhere. And as a result of these problems, I started gaining a lot of weight. And it was hard for me. It was hard for my body to be able to keep up with this I don't know what to call it. Like, I don't want to say addiction or whatever it was, but like it was ruining my life and I couldn't stop doing it. I became incredibly depressed. Every time I would binge eat, my self-esteem would get lower and lower and lower, and it was just like this endless cycle of just guilt and hatred towards myself. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't even think I needed to go, like, I didn't even think I was worthy of going to therapy. You know, all I cared about was what people thought about me. I would Facetune my pictures so I would look like a skinny person that I didn't look like wear all kinds of like clothes that would like try to hide it. And all I did was like just put myself under an immense amount of stress to like try to cover up this problem that I didn't address the main thing. It was like I was putting a band-aid over a giant open wound, and obviously that wasn't gonna work. My self-esteem got so low that I convinced myself that nobody likes me, nobody loves me, everybody's lying to me. My own family, I don't think they like me. Just everybody, like friends, everybody. I was just fully convinced that nobody could possibly like me. How could anyone else like me if I don't even like myself? I know I should be like proud of myself where I'm at now, but it's hard for me to watch a lot of those old videos because all I think about is just like that dark time that I was in. As far as like my videos go, the way this portrays to it is that I just feel like I was just constantly like work, doing whatever it takes to just get that like success, I guess you can say. I was just doing whatever it took. And it was just nasty because it was like this endless cycle of nothing is ever good enough, you know? And every time I would go hang out with my friends or I would go see like my other YouTube friends or collab or whatever, I was just miserable the entire time from wearing spandex and trying to hide the fact that I like would binge eat when they would all go to sleep and get sick the next day and my joints would ache. And I was just in such a bad position. And I would say that my content was focused more towards like a younger audience than me. Like I was trying to be like really proper and not, you know, swear or not make any scandalous references or anything like that. And really just like hold back my true self because I was just too afraid. What's up guys, it's SuperRaeDizzle here. Welcome back to my channel. So I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know if anybody could tell watching those videos like how I do want to say like sick mentally, physically. I was just very just sick. I was like just not doing very well at all. Everything was just so just bad, you know? And so I denied it for a really long time and I did whatever I could to just basically lie to myself and not face the truth. And I lived like that. I lived like that from 2018, 2019, and up until quarantine of 2020. During quarantine, I was very scared. Obviously, I was like nervous about what was going to happen. And I'm sure you guys remember, like, it was just nervous. Nobody knew about this new thing that was coming on. And so literally for the rest of 2020, except maybe I think 3 times, like I hardly ever went out at all for during quarantine. And during that time, I had a lot of time to be home alone. No people, no friends, just me, my thoughts, and a mirror. And for the first time in a long time, I really had time to like reflect on myself, and because I was so bored, you know. And I thought about how I don't want to be like this anymore. Like I thought about how much I dislike myself and how I want to change. And during that time, as you guys know, that's when I first like started changing my makeup to like a different look. I started dyeing my hair black and amping up my quality of videos with like fancy B-roll and fancy lighting. I just slowly started trying to do little things for myself, you know, just to like give me like that bare minimum of love. And I started doing a lot of research on like self-help and how to break these cycles of just negative, hurtful problems that I was having. And I started like going on a diet and learning about health and trying to improve my social skills. And I just went through a huge change and just maturing a lot. And fast forward to now in 2022, I'm not saying I'm 100% better or anything like that, but I'm doing a lot better mentally, spiritually, physically. Lost weight. I mean, I could always lose some more, but you know, doing really well, getting myself in order, got a therapist, bought a house, and I've just been doing really well lately. And for the first time the other day, it was actually like during Christmas, I had my family over, and for like a brief moment, for like literally the first time in like years. Like I was sitting there like with my family and the dog and fireplace, and I was just thinking to myself that this is like literally the first time that I've been able to feel like peace, like inner peace, you know, like this is a really weird feeling because it always feels like there's a battle going on, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. And this actually leads me to the second thing that I want to talk about, which is why I don't upload as frequently as I used to. I know a lot of YouTubers, you know, not saying I'm like a big YouTuber or anything, but I know like really big YouTubers, like they get super successful and then they have their money. They don't want to be talking to your YouTube camera anymore, you know? I just want to say it's not like that at all. I absolutely enjoy doing YouTube videos. I love you guys being here. But as of recently, I've decided that it's no longer worth it to run myself ragged to try to get a YouTube video out. All the way from 2016 all the way till mid 2020, for that whole entire 4 years straight, I never went more than 2 days without uploading a video. Even when my brother passed away, I took, I think, 12 days off after like one of the most monumental, heartbreaking, traumatizing things to ever happen to me. I didn't even take time off because I was just so, I did a little bit, but I immediately started worrying about work again, you know? And my mindset for a really long time was just to be scared of the algorithm, scared of what's happening, scared of people leaving and not being interested anymore, scared of not being able to please the YouTube gods, and just hurry up and get the video out. And as soon as that one's out, then get the next one, get the next one, get the next, you know, it's like this never ending cycle. And I can't even begin to tell you how many times that I've said no to family events, to hanging out with my friends, to just like enjoying my day. There's been points in my life where I just not really enjoyed making YouTube videos because I'm so like, oh, here we go again, making another one. And so as of lately, I've just come to the conclusion that like, I want to make the best possible videos that I can make. Even if that means like taking my time. Like, I think that people would rather wait 15 days for one really good video as opposed to like 10 crap videos. I think if I put my all into a video and like it's something that I'm passionate about and excited about and has a good result, that I took my time and like really enjoyed getting the shots and the angles and making it look aesthetic and fun and have like the highest quality products that I can. And when I say products, I mean like my equipment, things like that, you know, just try to make a good video. I would rather have something that makes an impact rather than just like money grab. And so yeah, I just really want to tell everybody, it's absolutely not that I don't want to be here. It's absolutely not you guys. It's absolutely not that I enjoy making YouTube videos or anything like that. It's because I have been focusing on enjoying my life and enjoying the process of making YouTube videos and enjoying everything. And the last thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I think I talked about it a couple of times on my channel, but I never gave you guys the full scoop of everything. But last year, during 2021, I was very sick and I tried to really hide it and mask it, but I was really sick in 21. They never found out what it was. They thought maybe like gastritis, maybe gallstones, maybe, they don't know. They never found out. But basically, I was sick pretty much literally all the way from March all the way until December, early January, just sick with a stomach problem. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't literally eat anything besides like 3 things, which were like a smoothie and avocados and rice and just like very plain food. I would cry all the time in bed for days. Literally, there was a point in time where I was just in bed for like a week straight because I was in so much pain. And as a result of all that, I wasn't able to upload a lot during 2021 as well. And it's kind of funny because as soon as I got the self-love, then like bam, I got hit with health problems, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do. And by the way, yes, I did try to go to the doctor, but because the medical situation is not the best right now in New Mexico or anywhere, I wasn't able to, even though I went to the doctor in August, I wasn't able to see the specialist until December 28th. And by that point, I was already feeling much better. So anyway, fast forward to now. What does all of this mean? I just want to say, guys, that like I said earlier in this video, I am in a really great place in my life. I'm feeling so much better than I did. This is the happiest that I've been in a really long time. Even though the world is on fire, everything sucks, I'm still actually really happy in my life right now. There's a quote from Manny MUA that's like, even though my social blade is in the red, if you don't know what social blade is, it's like it measures how well your channel's doing. It's a website. Even though my social blade is in the red, my social life is in the green. And that's exactly how I feel right now. Like, it's weird to be so happy, you know? I was just so miserable in 2019. I literally thought that I would never be able to find like inner peace. And most importantly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for sticking by me throughout this entire time. Thank you for watching my videos, giving them likes. Thank you for sticking through the dark times, the good times. Thank you so much for being in this journey of art and life and how weird everything is and fun and beautiful and crazy. Just thank you. And as cheesy as it sounds, just know that you're never alone. The bad times will pass, better days will come. And with that being said, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!